for Mason Humphrey and Domenic meeting. This is going to be a great afternoon for Mason and Dom. I would like to thank everyone for being here.
Would everyone please rise? Troops salute the flag according to dress. Color guard present colors. Color guard hosts the flag of the United States of America. Color guard hosts the flag of the state of Pennsylvania. Color guard hosts the flag of Troop 313. Color guard salute. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
2. Color guard, please return to your seats. Scouts, please remain standing. Others, please be seated. Scout sign. On my honor,
I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the scout law, tell other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, and to awake and morally straight.
the scout is
Trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
Thank you, Quinn. Scouts, please be seated. For every 100 boys that enter Scouts, 30 boys will drop out the first year. Only rarely will one appear before a juvenile court judge. 12 will be from families that belong to no church. 6 of these will be brought into contact with the church and continue. 3 will become pastors. 4 Scouts will reach the rank of eagle. 45 will serve in the military. 1 person will use Scout skills to save somebody else's life. 2 will report that they used Scout skills to save their own lives. 17 will later serve as adult volunteers. 8 will find their future life vocations from Scouting. 5 will receive church emblems. Only 4 out of 100 boys in the USA will become Scouts. But of all the leaders of this nation in business, religion, and politics, 3 out of 4 were Scouts. Only 4% of our nation's youth were Scouts. Yet 65% of all college and university graduates were Scouts. 26 of 29 of the first astronauts in NASA's program were Eagle Scouts. And 133 of the 233 astronauts were Scouts at one time. Only 4 Scouts out of 100 being Eagle Scout.
the rank of Eagle Scout may be earned by the Scout was been a Life Scout for at least 6 months, earned a minimum of 21 merit badges, demonstrated Scout spirit, demonstrated leadership within his troop. Additionally, he must plan to develop and lead a service project. The Eagle Project that demonstrates both leadership and a commitment to duty. After all requirements are met, he must complete an Eagle Board of Review. Scoutmaster Sweeney, has Mason Humphrey completed the necessary requirements to receive the rank of Eagle Scout?
Yes, he has.
Scoutmaster Sweeney, has Domenic Sweeney completed the necessary requirements to receive the rank of Eagle Scout?
Yes, he has.
At this time, I'd like to call forward Mr. Sweeney, Brendan Kelly, Gil Price, and Frank Massa.
Today we all share the honor and the pleasure to recognize Eagle Scout candidates Mason Humphrey and Domenic Sweeney for the award of Eagle Scout. The parents, the Scout leaders, and the Eagle candidates whom honor tonight have labored long and faithfully to develop them towards an alert, participating citizen through the Boy Scout program. It is, however, The candidate's personal efforts and achievements accumulates this evening to present him of the Eagle Award. The presentation of the Eagle Award is an important and serious matter. It is the climax and the goal for which the Scouts have been working for many months.
The Eagle Award is a culmination of the various efforts of many leaders of the Scouts. It is an occasion for pride and joy and a time for serious contemplation. We realize that this is the highest rank in Scouting and the most coveted of all awards in Scouting. It is the last major step in the advancement program. If we had not achieved our purpose in the building of character, in the training of leadership, in the practice of service, we probably never shall. It is therefore right and proper that this court has made a careful examination of the applicants. In order that you may understand the completeness of our examination, I shall ask my fellow Scouts to explain the various inquiries made regarding the candidates.
The first consideration in the examination of these candidates was proficiency in the various crafts and skills prescribed and the requirements for the Eagle Reward. The Eagle candidates presented a record of various merit badges and earned, and these have been carefully checked. The candidate has been certified by the various merit badge counselors, approved by the Troop Committee and the Scout Council, and the court finds that these candidates have fully qualified the required merit badges for the Eagle Award.
Another important consideration for the Eagle Award is leadership. This court has carefully reviewed the record of the candidates' leadership positions held in the troop and in school affairs. In the Eagle Service Project, which the candidate planned and supervised, and his other activities. We find that the candidate has demonstrated his capacity and his willingness to exert his leadership ability and activities that are constructive and worthwhile in the community. We believe that he is qualified to receive the Eagle Award.
Last but certainly not least is the Scout's character. We've interviewed teachers, his pastor, his parents, his neighbors, and many others regarding the candidate. It is the finding of the court that this candidate is endeavoring to put into practice in his daily life the principles of the Scout oath and law. We believe he will continue these habits after receiving the Eagle Award. In light of these various inquiries, this court finds the candidate qualified for the Eagle Award. However, if anyone knows any reason why this Scout should not be awarded the rank of Eagle, let him speak.
Mason and Domenic, will you please stand?
Mason, are you willing to accept the responsibilities of badge as well as his honor?
Yes, I am.
Domenic, are you willing to accept the responsibilities of the badge as well as its honor?
Yes, I am. By the authority vested in me in the Boy Scouts of America and the recommendation of the various people who have investigated your credentials, your leadership practice, and your character, this court hereby awards you, Mason Humphrey, and you, Domenic Samini, the rank of Eagle.
Thank you for anything on Frankie.
The Humphreys up, please, and Mason, have a seat. I'd like to ask Madison to change Mason's neckerchief. You might have to help. This time we'll ask his mom to pin on his Eagle medal. Now we would like Mason to award his mom with the mother's pin. And his father with the father's pin. It's a good time for pictures if anybody wants.
I'd like to have Jackie, Mrs. Sweeney, should change Nick's handkerchief. Carol, would I have you place the eagle pin on there? Take it out. Now like the hand, Dominic and mother pin. And the father pin. Picture. The new Eagle Scouts, the Eagle Scout. I think we're going to throw a curveball in here. We'll put somebody on the spot, see if they'll come up here and take care of this for me. Mr. Haskey, would you be honored? You have the honor to come up with us? Mr. Haskey's much more qualified than this than I am.
But you're getting there, Dave.
This is a special rendition of the Scout Book, and it's intended for the Eagle Scouts. And you know, I have to say that I'm not quite sure that anybody standing up here really realizes yet what it means to be an Eagle Scout. That comes with time. That comes with time. The older you get, the more you realize, and the more you understand the responsibilities. Would you please give me the Scout sign? You want to repeat that for me, or do you guys know this? Okay. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to my country.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to my country.
I reaffirm my allegiance to the three promises to the Scout Oath. I faithfully recognize and take upon myself the obligations and responsibilities of the rank of Eagle.
Myself, the obligations and the responsibilities of the Eagle Scout rank.
On my honor, I will do my best to make my training an example.
I will do my best to make my training an example.
And make my rank and influence strongly count for better scouting.
And make my rank and influence strongly count for better scouting.
And for better citizenship.
And for better citizenship.
In my troop, in my community, and in my contact with other people, regardless of race, color, or creed.
Regardless of race, color, or creed.
To this, I pledge my sacred honor.
To this, I pledge my sacred honor.
For Eagle Scouts, both have done exceedingly well, and those Eagles that I've stayed in touch with over the years are all doing very well, making us all proud of their accomplishments. So I'm honored to be here today for Mason and for Dominic to honor them as Eagle Scouts. And the Senate of Pennsylvania takes great pride in presenting citations to our Eagles, congratulating them. These aren't the same citations that your local police officer may issue to you. These know how many fines or costs. These are good pieces of work, recognizing your accomplishments and congratulating you for what you're doing, wishing you Godspeed in your future, recognizing the importance of the rank of Eagle Scout and the accomplishments and the goal setting that it takes. And now, Mason and Dominic, you have another charge for me, from the Senate, from everybody here. You too, now as Eagles, have to be guiding light for your brother Scouts, for them to follow along, so that they too will aspire to become Eagles, set the goals, raise your level of objectivity and expectation to make sure you reach those goals and then become the Eagle. So you and your brother Eagles here today all deserve a great deal of credit. We're proud of you in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I'm happy to be here representing the Senate. Fortunately for your moms and dads, we're out of session now. That means we can't go after any money or anything, so we're in good shape. The Senate's out of business for the time being. We're going to go back in January. But we were able to get these inscribed in the Senate records before we closed them for the year. So your names are now part of the permanent Senate record. And if you'd like to come forward, Dominic and Mason, I'll present you your congratulatory resolutions and citations to the Senate of Pennsylvania. I don't know if this one. All right, see them? Mason is yours. Now, one more thing, guys. Some of you heard me say this before. When you're driving, you don't put this on the dashboard. It doesn't work, trust me. Why honor? Thanks, guys.
First off, I would like to thank all of you guys for coming here today, and especially the leaders and assistant leaders that I've had throughout my scouting, including Mr. Sumini, Mr. Lewis, Mr. Rupert, Mr. Swift, Mr. Weber, Mr. Kissinger, and Mr. Floringer. I would also like to thank my mom, my sister, and everyone else that has helped me along my journey. But one man in particular I would like to thank today. Ever since being my first den leader in Cub Scouts, it's helping shape me into the man I have become today. A man that has kept me motivated in scouting ever since the beginning. He's not only my father, but he's my role model. There are enough words to describe how thankful I am to have him in my life. So I would like to call James Humphrey on stage to present him with my mentor.
Dominic would like to say a few words.
of all, I'd just like to thank a couple people who have helped me throughout my scouting career. Mr. Lewis was my pack leader when I started. Mr. Donahue, who is here today, was able to be my den leader through all of Cub Scouts. When I first joined Boy Scouts, Mr. Weber was the scoutmaster who helped me for a while. Mr. Swift, Mr. Forner, Mr. Kissinger could not be here today. Mr. Mazza and Mr. Rupert, of course, Mr. Rupert. Also, everyone who was able to help with my board review from the committee, from the scout office, everyone who came and helped out with my fundraiser, it's all much appreciated. But one person in particular who has really guided me along and made me who I am today would be Mr. Mazza. Mr. Mazza, early on, started teaching me about first aid with the first aid merit badge, and it really, that's what I love. I went on to EMT school. I'm a volunteer at Lower Providence Ambulance, and I could not have done any of it without him. So if you can come up and get the merit. All right, guys, we're winding down.
Scoutmaster Minute. I always struggle with these a little bit. But there's one that I've came across. It's actually a song, lyrics for a song. It's a country song, so many of you probably know. But it's fitting. When I hear it, I think to myself, boy, I wonder if Tim McGraw was a Boy Scout. But so I'm going to read you the lyrics. The name of the song is Humble and Kind. It says, you know there's a light that glows by the front door. Don't forget the key is under the mat. Child with star shines, always stay humble and kind. Go to church because your mama says to. Visit grandpa every chance you can. It won't be a waste of time, always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, and don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, always stay humble and kind. When the dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind. Don't expect a free ride from no one. Don't hold a grudge or a chip, and here's why. Bitterness keeps you from flying, always stay humble and kind. Know the difference between sleeping with someone and sleeping with someone you love. I love you ain't no pickup line, always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When those dreams you are dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, always stay humble and kind. When it's hot, eat a root beer popsicle, shut off the AC, roll the windows down. Let the summer sun shine, always stay humble and kind. Don't take for granted the love life gives you. When you get where you are going, don't forget to turn back around and help the next one in line. Always stay humble and kind.
Spending the time to celebrate with Mason, Nick, the communities and Humphreys today. I asked Mason yesterday, I said, what are the memorable experiences that you had through your scouting career? And he came back and said that hiking in Ricketts Glen, the waterfalls, excellent food at Novi Bosco, whitewater rafting in West Virginia, the National Scout Jamboree, cooking contests in Manhunt with the troop at Pine Grove, skiing in shorts at On Top Home. Don't let your son pack his own baggage as well. And then the time that the Scouts bought out the cantina at Scout Camp
They bought out all the Arnold Palmers and sold them to the other troops in America. So, while knot tying wasn't at the top of Mason's list, what I heard in his response were memories of him enjoying food, fun, nature, exercise, and challenge with his community. And I think these are memories that will be with him for the rest of his life. Mason, I think it would be easy for us as your parents to take credit for the man you become. But I think the credit goes to the community that surrounds you. Congratulations on achieving your Eagle Scout rank. Your mother and I are very proud of you. You've honored your truth and community with your accomplishment.
There's a lot of things we could say. You obviously know me and your mother are proud of you, your whole family's proud of you. A lot of people turned out for this today because they're proud of you and they respect you, both of you. You live your life like a Boy Scout lives it, whether you like to recognize that or realize that or not, you do, okay? Everybody has heard, at least in my troop, especially you guys, have heard me say, you know, if you lay down with the dogs, you're going to wake up with fleas. Okay? When you get called out on something and I bring you in and whatever, and you have all the excuses in the world. But there's another saying that I have. And it's, if you show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are. This is it. So, I hope you realize, you remember this day, and you realize everything that you have. Here, okay? Because at the end of the day, that's all we have. Friends and family. You know that the whole Eagle Scout thing with me, you all hear me make smart comments about it, that, you know, you should come to scouting instead of football, come to scouting instead of baseball, Boy Scouts is where it's at, become an Eagle Scout. That's because I'm prejudiced, because I'm a scout master. But I wanted Nick to know how special it was that I thought it was that he finished this, that I bought him a gift tonight. Rex, want to bring it up? So, not many people in this room probably realize what's in that box, or what's in a box like that. I'm going to show it to Rex, or show it to you. All right, come on up, Nick. Leave mine alone. This is now yours. Okay? Don't let it run around in the back of your truck. It's not a war club. All right? So, I did want to thank everybody for coming today. I appreciate all the time and effort that everybody's put in, all the extra work that the committee does along the way for Eagle Scouts and Eagle Scouts. And again, I just can't say enough. Thank you.
I would like to introduce Brendan Dancy, who will offer a closing prayer.
Please stand and bow your head. We thank you, God, for the opportunity to come together as family, friends, leaders, and fellow scouts on this significant day in both Nick and Mason's life. We thank you, God, for your support of everyone who has helped guide them on their Eagle Trail. We are grateful for the scouting experiences and opportunities that have led to this day. Help them live up to the honor, responsibility, and expectations that this Eagle Award represents. Help them wear this title with pride and distinction as an example to others. Help them, Lord, to fly in your presence with the wings of an eagle. Nick and Mason, may you soar. May God's breath fill your wings and carry you to your destiny. May you continue to grow in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and man. May you keep yourself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. May you lead by influence and not by title alone. May you lead with that delicate mix of humility, strength, example, and force. May you build into the lives of other young men, future Eagles, for all your days. And may the great Scoutmaster of all Scouts be with us until we meet again. Amen.
Everyone, please remain standing. Color guard, please come forward to retire the colors. Salute the flag according to dress. Color guard, retreat. Two.
And that concludes the Court of Honor for Mason and Dominic. Thank you everyone for joining us today, and I'd like to stay for refreshments afterwards. That's it.